Genuine Sage.
Hey y'all, welcome back. So, I want y'all to listen to what she has to say, and then I want y'all to go straight to the comment section and voice how y'all feel. Like, do you feel like she has the right to speak on our culture or speak on what's going on in our black community and music and entertainment? Or do you feel like, she made fair points and she has a right to voice how she feel? How y'all feel about that?
Podcast, I randomly get in a Twitter battle with Cardi B on a Sunday night. Can't say I had that on the bingo card. And the crazy thing isn't even that it trended this morning on Twitter or that she posted fake photoshopped tweets and Facebook posts pretending that I said them. I can see the lines where this was photoshopped. You didn't even try hard. That's upsetting. The real crazy part is that most of the internet, surprisingly, including Black Twitter, backed me up. If you know anything about Black Twitter, it is the most entertaining part of Twitter, but they're also known to drag people. I was personally drug. I've been both praised and rightfully dragged right across Black Twitter. Thank you, Black Twitter, for being on my side. Because I made sense. Cardi B posted a video of her husband, Offset. He was holding a fake gun, dressed like the Joker, shooting towards the camera with the lyrics, "Catch a body, broad day, shoot him in the hallway." When I saw her post that, just a couple weeks after they buried Takeoff, who was in the Migos, super talented guy. Nobody had a bad thing to say about him. He's the cousin slash nephew slash pretty much brother of Offset, and he died in a senseless shooting during a dice game. When I saw her post that, I just thought, what could possibly be more disrespectful to the name of the guy who just passed in the same way? She didn't get it. I posted how we don't want to be condoning violence, and her response was violent. I tried so hard and got no far. And in the end, it didn't even matter. Cardi B doesn't seem to get points unless they're on her nails. It's like the point went right over your front lace. Unbelievable. I even tried saying it in Spanish in hopes that something was getting lost in translation. Instead of trying to understand where I was coming from, she went to the wheel of woke. Brrr, she's a racist. We're going to call her a racist. Everybody, call her a racist.
Sorry about this, Cardi, but we can't actually find anything racist she's done or said. In fact, she raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for the Bronx, your hood, during the BLM riots when businesses were broken up. What do we do? You want us to Photoshop tweets to pretend she's racist then? Oh, okay. Maybe this girl Nicole's onto something because I feel afraid for my life.
If the response to anybody in a debate is that they're a insert phobic here, chances are they know they're wrong. I'll tell you why I found this disturbing, and frankly, you should too. Reason the first. Name a song on mainstream radio right now that's about killing white people. Name a song that's charted that's about killing white people. Do you not find it disturbing that it's okay for us to promote music that talks about killing Black people, specifically Black men, not like they're human beings, like they're bugs? We shouldn't be desensitizing ourselves to the murdering of young Black men. And this is what's happening. It's being treated the same as stepping on an ant. Which takes me to my second point. When we are desensitizing society, what do you think the result will be? When we're feeding that to police officers, when we're feeding that to the media, then we end up with things like police brutality. Because even if you don't want to be desensitized to that, if the music and the culture and everything we're seeing in entertainment is constantly desensitizing a person to brutalizing Black people, specifically, it keeps happening. And I'm very aware that I lack melanin in my skin, but these freckles are in fact the color of my soul. And that part says we're supposed to judge each other based on our character. Cardi, you know I was making points, and you're just mad I made them. Number 3, I understand a grieving family, and I wasn't trying to be disrespectful to the name of Takeoff. I was trying to make his death mean something. Can I personally stop it? No, this is what I can do. I'm just a pink neck from the suburbs. At what point do we say these recording artists are exploiting their culture? You could just as easily be putting into the minds of young men, Black men are kings, entrepreneurs, empire builders, good husbands, good fathers. But the messaging you're choosing to put out there is that the life of a Black man isn't worth anything. Black lives matter. I agree. So act like it. Point number 4, and I think this is the most important one, everybody is somebody's Takeoff. Shoot him in the hallway. Who are you talking about? That's somebody's kid you're talking about. That's somebody's brother. That's somebody's cousin. That's somebody's Takeoff that you're talking about. Just shoot him broad day in the hallway. That's a person. And if you don't want that to come to your family and to your people, why are you putting that energy out there? The law of attraction is real. We all know this. We know that what we're putting out is going to come back. If we don't want that to continue to come back in a cycle, listen, I don't have to remind everybody, but Black people have been through some shit, specifically in North America. Why do you want to make it harder? Catch a body broad day, shoot him in the hallway. Oh, now those kids there, they don't have a dad, so they're going to grow up fatherless. That mom's going to have to work overtime. She's probably going to have to do things that she's not proud of. Kids are going to be by themselves. Maybe there's a grandma that can help out, maybe not, but those kids aren't going to have the same opportunities that maybe some white kids have because that happened, because that shit was normalized. Oh, now his homies that are around him, they're depressed. And now they're going to get on drugs because they're so upset for what they just witnessed. They lost their friend. Woo, woo. That's the sound of the police are here now. They're getting arrested for taking those drugs to deal with the depression that they experienced from their friend dying. Now their kids don't have a father either. So now that's a whole generation that we're fucking up from this attitude that certain lives don't matter. What you're posting and glorifying, there's no glory in that. History will just keep repeating itself. And all this division shit is over. Like, it's tacky. It is expired. Beefing on Twitter instead of listening to each other to try and understand a position. Tacky. White girl, stay in your lane. Sorry, I got confused. Do you want allies, which is what I've heard the last few years? Or like, you want people to shut up and just like, you gotta, because if I'm an ally, I'm going to be a real ally, which is a friend. And I'm going to tell you when shit's fucked up. That was fucked up. And it continues to be fucked up. I get that that's a lifestyle, but I also get that we have the power to change the messaging that is going into a specific community and poisoning it. Consistently, you have the opportunity to set your community up with an advantage. Feed positivity, feed blessings, feed affirmations. Catch a body broad days, shoot him in the hallway. Takeoff lost his life because of how quickly we escalate shit. And while your family